Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Arnold's Canadian History Since World War I Summer e-learning course for 2020. You made it, you've logged in, you've gotten to this point, which means you have successfully been able to log into your account for Brightspace. There are a few steps that I wanted to go through with you today to get you a bit more familiar with Brightspace itself and a bit more familiar with what my expectations are for you as a learner in how we communicate, how you store files on the virtual learning environment, and how you can check your grades. So the first thing we're going to look at today is called the My Home page. The page that we are on now is called the My Home page, and the way that you can know that, top left-hand corner of the screen. And if you hover over it, it says My Home. There's another important part on this page that before you go any further, you should know if you want to use Google Docs to submit your documents for this course. Most of the course documents are in Google Doc format anyways, which you can access through a Google Drive file on the course homepage. So we are now at the My Home page. If you scroll down on the My Home page, you want to go all the way down to where it says Google Apps. This is called the Google Apps widget. And what you are going to do is authorize that so you can hook your Google Docs and your Google Apps to the virtual learning environment. It will ask you a couple of times if you want to authorize your account, and you can allow it. Now, this is a secure learning environment, and within your Google Apps, it's also secure. So once you've done that, you can see that you now have your inbox for Gmail attached to your virtual learning environment. The next step is finding your course. There's a couple of ways that you can find your course. It could be under the My Courses tab here, but it can also be found in the waffle at the top of your screen. What I'd like you to do now is pause the video, go back to the virtual learning environment, and find your course and open it. Excellent. Now that you've opened your course, it takes you to what is called the course homepage. And the course homepage is important because it has a navigation bar or nav bar with different icons on it that you are going to use to access certain parts of this course. The main way to get in touch with me as your instructor is going to be through what's called the pager. If you click on the mail icon under message alerts and then choose pager, it will open a window that you will be able to use to contact me right away. Then you can click on class list, and you would find my name on the class list and quite simply click on it, and you can write a message to me that way. You can also click on message and access it that way. What I would like you to do now is please pause the video, open the pager, and send me a message through the pager simply saying hi. Excellent. Next part. On the course home page, you are going to want to look for your grades and your expectations and places to put some files. Each time the course tells you to go to the My Portfolio, you can get there one of two ways. The first one is to click on the icon of yourself in the top right-hand corner and go to My Portfolio. In this, you'll find all the evidence of learning that you've included in the portfolio throughout the course. The next piece that you're going to want to see under Assessment is Grades. Grades will tell you what your grade is, so you don't have to keep asking the teacher how you're doing as far as progress goes. You'll see that as I go through each app within the virtual learning environment, the nav bar still appears at the top of the page and you can access other apps that way. The next part that I'd like you to see, under Assessment, is Dropbox. If you click on Dropbox, it gives you a list of all the work that you have completed up to this point and any work that you still need to complete up to this point. It will show you if you submitted it, and also under Evaluation Status, it will say if you receive feedback for it as well. Remember, if you get a certain mark on a project or an assignment, you can always go back and change it to increase the mark. Lastly, there will be one online live discussion per week that it is mandatory to participate in. Don't worry if you miss it or if you work outside of that time. You can always go into YouTube when I post the discussions there afterwards and comment that way. So if you click on the Google Meet icon, it will show you right now that there is no Google Meet ready to go. I will make the Google Meet rooms live when we have those discussions every Friday. Excellent. Thanks so much for your time. Watch the video again if you need to. And if you go back to the course homepage, you'll see that there are regularly updated videos and news pieces on your news feed here. You'll also see under upcoming events when your course activities are due. Technically, per day, your expectation in this course is anywhere between 4 and 5 activities. That equals out to about 75 minutes per activity. So each course day is approximately equivalent to 5 days of a school week. Please don't fall behind, because if you fall behind by a day, it will feel like you've fallen behind the amount of work by 5 days. 6 hours a day is the minimum expectation for the course. You can work on this throughout the day. You can also work on it in your own pace and break it up, break those 6 hours up as you feel fit. You can also work through the weekends. Thanks so much for your time. Email me at marnold@ugcloud.ca if you have any questions, or send me a message through the pager. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel on YouTube, which has some more handy tips for you for this course. And I'll talk to you all real soon.